Hi everybody, it's Jeanette Bell from East Coast Mummy, and today I have some fantastic spring DIYs that you can make on a budget and you are going to love. So let's get started. First up is a super cute project using these garden stake plant markers that I picked up at the dollar store. I started off by giving them all a quick coat of white paint on both sides. You could just do one side, but I like to have both sides done. So then I grabbed some gray paint and I wanted to give them a bit of a worn look. So I took a dry brush, got most of the paint off, and then just kind of brushed it on just to give it kind of a worn fence look. And I did that for all of the stakes. You don't have to be too fussy about it, just kind of brush it wherever. If you get too much on, you can add some more white paint, but I wasn't too fussy about it. Once the paint's dry, you're going to want to assemble your fence. So I took all my fence posts, put a little space in between them, how I wanted to lay them out. Then I took one of the fence posts and laid it across so I would know where I wanted to put the glue. I put little lines on either side of the fence post. You can't put the glue on the actual fence post going across because you'll see the hot glue on the other side. So that's why I did it this way. And I applied my glue to all the spaces in between the pencil markings on my boards. And then I took my board and put it across and held it in place until it was secure. And then I moved on to do the exact same thing with a board on the top. I just used hot glue for mine because I'm not going to be moving it around a lot or putting it outside. But if you want it to be extra strong, I would use some wood glue or maybe a combination of wood glue and hot glue just to keep it in place. And that's it. This little fence makes a great backdrop for a tiered tray or other projects. You could hang a wreath on it. It's really versatile and cute. Next up is a cute project using these inexpensive rounds that I found in a package of 6 for $4 at my local Dollarama. I started by taking one of the rounds and dividing it into 3 with painter's tape. I painted the top half blue and the bottom half white, and I'm going to paint the middle part gray, but you can choose whatever colors you like. Then after it was painted, I let it dry completely. I was a little impatient, so I used my heat gun, but if you want to wait, you can. Then once it was totally dry, I peeled off the painter's tape and I reapplied it on the other side so that I could paint the inside gray. Once the gray paint is dry, you can peel off the painter's tape and you're left with a plain painted round. I added a Hello Spring decal that I printed off of my Cricut cutting machine, but if you don't have a Cricut cutting machine, you can use a stencil and paint. You can paint freehand. You can use dollar store stickers. You can buy dollar store decals that you can apply with Mod Podge. There are lots of ways to get creative, but I have a Cricut machine, so I went with this Hello Spring Decal, and I really like how it turned out. Now, once it's done, you can glue this round to the fence post that we made, or add some florals to it and make it really decorative. I decided to go a different way, and I put it on a wreath that I had purchased last year at the dollar store. But you can get creative and do whatever you like. What do you think? Next up is a project I made with some scrap wood that I had in my garage. If you are not comfortable cutting, I just used my miter box, which is really inexpensive and easy to use. I can leave the link to the one I used below, but I used it to cut 3 squares of wood. Then I lightly sanded them, and I painted 1 block white, 1 block light pink, and 1 block dark pink. Once the blocks were dry, I added decals that I made with my Cricut cutting machine. If you do not have a Cricut cutting machine, you can use a Sharpie or use paint or use dollar store stickers. But since I have a Cricut machine, I did use it for this. I added words to each of the blocks. One said umbrellas, one said rain boots, and one said mud puddles. But you can use any spring words that you like. To finish this little mini book stack, I attached the blocks together with some hot glue. I put the dark pink block on the bottom, the light pink block in the middle, and the white block on the top. To finish it off, you can attach the books together with a bit of twine. You can use ribbon if you like. I like the look of twine, so I just wrapped it around a couple times, tied it in a bow, and then I added a little bit of greenery to the top just to add that spring feel to it. But you can get creative here and use whatever matches your decor. I have mine displayed on a candlestick holder that I got from the dollar store and painted white, but it is also perfect for a tiered tray. The last project uses the clay pots that you can find all over the place at dollar stores. I painted mine white with white chalk paint, then I taped off the bottom and painted the rims a light green, a light blue, and a light pink. Then I used my Cricut to write the words plant, grow, bloom on my pots. You could also use a Sharpie, paint, or stickers if you don't have a Cricut cutting machine. And I displayed them with a little bit of greenery stuck into floral foam, and here's how it turned out. And here's a peek at all the projects we did today. What do you think? Which one's your favorite? I don't know which one I like the best. I think they're all really super cute and easy. The fence is one of my favorite, I think, because of its versatility, but let me know in the comments, what do you think? If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, really helps my channel, and hit the subscribe button to see more videos like this in the future. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.